Ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited because I have none other than the one and only Miss Dana Sims. She is a certified holistic rejuvenist, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, I know you're excited as I am because you're like, want to know what that is and what that's all about. And so today we want to talk about her, what she's all about. So I'm going to give a little bit of details as we go in to discuss the upcoming event this October 2020, ladies and gentlemen, of the fifth Holistic Rejuvenation Health Summit. It's going to be so
Yes,
awesome. So
yes.
awesome. So we are excited to be here, to be on this call. Again, I have Miss Sims. I also have Miss Vivian D'Souza as well. But I want to talk a little bit about Miss Dana Sims. She is a mother of two children. She's also a military wife and a Chicago native. Chi-Town, stand up. Um, Additionally, she's a four-time cancer survivor, and we're definitely going to get more involved into that and what she had to deal with as far as that battle is concerned. And previously, she was also a school teacher. She's now retired, and she's doing the Rejuvenist thing full time. And so we're excited to have her here as she imparts and she shares sage wisdom and knowledge on us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Miss Dana Sims.
Oh my goodness. Listen, Miss Sims, we are so excited to be here with you today and to do this interview. And we so thank you. We thank you for the information that you are going to put out and share with us. I mean, listen, if you are tuning in, Miss Sims has a wealth of information to give you all. So just stay tuned, sit back, buckle your seatbelts because it's about to be on. We're happy that Taylor Made Events is going to be hosting this event. We're so excited. So thank you for this opportunity. So we're just going to jump right on in. Miss Sims, listen, first of all, you're from Chicago. So we got to give mad shout out to you for that. Second of all, tell us a little bit more about why you're doing this event.
Thank you, Taylor Made Events, for one, having me on your video.
Absolutely.
The reason why I am hosting the event is to raise the awareness to our community about eating clean. We don't recommend diets. We know that they're a fad, and we know people need to eat healthier, but sometimes people need guidance of eating healthy. And I would just like to raise the awareness in our community, whether you're young or old. Everyone needs to be educated.
I agree. That's awesome. We do. So, in the bio that Mr. Taylor was presenting to us, you are a 4-type cancer survivor. Just tell us a little bit about that. My goodness.
Yes, ma'am. I was practicing for a marathon, and all of a sudden I couldn't run, and it was difficult to walk. And when I went to the doctor, they found a grapefruit-sized tumor, and within 3 weeks, it grew to be a football size. I was living in Japan at the time, and I was medevac to Hawaii for emergency surgery. And the tumor was a football size. And when he removed the tumor, there was pancreatic cancer, there was endometrial cancer, and ovarian cancer.
Wow.
And the tumor was removed. 3 blood clots went to my lungs, and I was in ICU close to 20 days. It was touch and go, but God, by the grace of God, I survived. I was treated with chemotherapy for 6 months. I then waited another 8 months for marathon training, and I was determined, even with peripheral neuropathy, I was determined to do a 26-mile marathon in 2010.
Awesome.
But then when I moved to Fort Lewis, Washington, there was a tumor found in my liver. And at that time, I did not wait around. I found a naturopathic doctor. And within 6 months, the liver cancer was then reversed naturally.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing story, amazing journey. And thank you for sharing that with us and being transparent. And naturally, that ties into what you're currently doing. Can you tell us a little bit more about how that all connected the dots to how you're serving in this current capacity?
Yes, sir. Um, the doctor that I saw, the naturopathic doctor, Dr. Gloria Jabir, she gave me tools to start eating healthy. And I was very interested in learning of how to teach our children how to look at food as medicine. And because of her and her Institute of Holistic Rejuvenation, which is a international trademark, she then began to coach me and teach me how to teach. And I graduated from her institute, and my degree is in natural holistic rejuvenation. And what we do is we teach health through education. And because of her, I am now hosting the third holistic summit. However, we had two summits in Ecuador. And so now we're on our fifth holistic summit. And it's important for attendees to know that they can receive 16 continuing education units. It's a 2-day event. And you will not only hear Dr. Gloria as the keynote speaker, and she will be talking about the whole body, how to remove yeast from the body, to how you can rejuvenate your liver in 3 months. You can have a new liver in less than 4 months. We will have other speakers as well.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That's a lot of great information. And so, for the person that hasn't been, you said this is your fifth, which I think is just truly phenomenal. That you've been having this go, for the fifth time. But there's some people out there maybe watching that this is their first time hearing about this. They haven't been in attendance, and you know, is there like an ideal person or maybe something you want to speak to the person who's like maybe on the fence and they're like, well, maybe is this for me? Should I really attend? Um, what would you say to them?
Yes. So this event is not just for cancer survivors. This event is for anyone who is trying to be healthy but just needs guidance. I understand that today's generation looks to Google for everything, but Google doesn't know your medical background history. They may not know that you don't have a gallbladder any longer, or they may not know that you don't have a thyroid. And there just needs to be some guidance under a professional naturopath or homeopathic doctor to guide you when you are making that journey. Also, you may have fibromyalgia. You may not know how to eat. Maybe your doctor is not aware of a particular diet that you need to eat in order to prevent flare-ups. Same thing with people who suffer with lupus. No need to have flare-ups. Every 3 months, someone is having a lupus flare-up and they run to the ER and they're trying to get a cortisone shot. There's no need to do that. What we eat is important. It can either be deemed as medicine, it can help you, or it can harm you. So what you put in your mouth is so important. And a lot of times people don't make the connection with their pain or their flare-ups or their inflammation. They don't look to see maybe it was the food that I ate the night before.
Absolutely. Now, you made me think that you're a big advocate of promoting this image, and on this image, there's a person that's like tilling the garden, and the caption is at the pharmacy picking up her prescription, which I just love. And so, I just want you to kind of touch on that, like why you love that image and that wording so much.
The reason why I love it is because at 7 years old, when I was 7, my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. And back in the early 70s, you didn't talk about cancer. You didn't say the word. It was taboo. So growing up, every 5 years, my mother's cancer returned. And at the age of 21, I went with my mother to the doctor when he told her that she was terminal. And when he told her that, I asked him clearly, I can remember like yesterday, aren't there any foods my mom can eat to help her body, to help her get over this cancer disease? What foods can she eat? And at that time, he mentioned cabbage and broccoli and other leafy green vegetables. But during the 15 years of her battling cancer, no one ever mentioned food.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
This education and information that you're bringing, the wealth of knowledge is just, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is the place where you need to be, really. This is the place, October 17th and 18th. So tell us about what's going to happen on those 2 days, Ms. Sim.
Yes, so on the 17th and 18th of October, we would like for everyone to register. If you register prior to April 16th, you can receive the 16 CEUs for $97, which is the early bird registration. After April 16th, the tickets are then $117 for both days. And yes, we would like for you to attend both days. We do not have one-day tickets. So for both days, you would register, you would receive a light breakfast, you will receive your packet, and then you will hear various speakers. We have Dr. Goodman, who teaches how to reverse peripheral neuropathy. We will have Dr. Sam, who also administers natural shots for those who do not want the cortisone shots, and he also reduces inflammation that way as well. We will have Dr. Gloria as our keynote speaker. We will have Kenny Anderson. We will have Chef Glenda Jones, who also cooks and teaches you how to cook for various diseases, whether it's cancer or lupus or any other inflammatory condition. She can teach you how to eat. And so she will be our speaker as well. We will have Dr. Bridget Clayton from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And she is a doctor of osteopathic medicine. And we will also have Iva Moore, who is a hydrocolon therapist, as well as Mark Buse, who is a colon hydrotherapist. And he too also teaches you the purpose of having colonics and what they provide for the body. So we will have various topics. Mainly it's just to teach you how to decrease the inflammation in your body and how to eat, because you are what you eat.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you had mentioned a couple times, and that is just a phenomenal lineup. And I'm also excited to hear what Dr. Gloria is going to share as the keynote speaker. And I've read up on her just a little bit, and she's very seasoned, very knowledgeable, a lot of experience. Is there anything you wanted to maybe share a little bit more about Dr. Gloria, since she's going to be bringing the fire on during this event?
Yes, sir. So Dr. Gloria has lived in 52 countries. She has taught medical school in 12 countries. And she too brought herself back to health after being told that there was nothing they could do for her. And she started a garden and was able to eat from her garden in order to live. She has not only a doctorate in homeopathic medicine, but she has a doctorate in naturopath medicine. She is also a dental hygienist, and she is a world researcher. So she has a PhD where she writes for national magazines. So she was also a president of the International Fibromyalgia Coalition for 15 years. And being so well versed and knowledgeable about other countries and how they eat, she does a very good job of trying to steer us in the right direction as Americans and kind of luring us off the American diet.
Absolutely, that's powerful. I mean, I
Oh,
feel like what has she not done? Like what does she not know right at this moment? That's amazing. So I'm sure they're in for a real treat. Everybody that plans to attend.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
yes. So tell us how we can get our tickets, Miss Sam. What do we need to do? What's our next step?
So the next step,
Where can we find you, Miss Sam?
yes,
Yes.
you can find me at lifestylejourney.org. It is our nonprofit website. And there's through that link, you will be able to pay for your tickets.
Okay.
And like I said, it's a 2-day summit for one price. And we would just love for anyone to attend. We also have a discount price for college students, but they would have to contact me directly through headtotoechange.net.
Awesome, awesome. So just a recap, again, a lot of great information. I know it's going to be a phenomenal event. We have the early bird tickets, ladies and gentlemen, $97 for 2 days. That's like nothing for what you're going to get at
Hey,
this summit, okay? That's before April 16th, 2020. So hurry up and get those early bird tickets now. That's going to be October 17th and the 18th of this year from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's going to be held at the JC Community Center, which is at 2180 Airport Road, Southwest Huntsville, Alabama. Listen, if you're in the area, you have no excuse. If you're out of the area, you still need to get there, okay? So
all
find
right.
those tickets, ladies and gentlemen, lifestylejourney.org. Miss Dana Sims, it has been a true pleasure and an honor. Thank you for taking out the time to share with us. Definitely
Yes,
appreciate that.
Thank
yes,
you. And I also want to just add real quick, Miss Sims, if you don't mind. There's also going to be vendors there as well. So
yes.
so
There will be at least 20 vendors.
20
So,
food trucks, people,
and food truck.
you can
Ooh, yeah.
and eat healthy and shop and learn. You cannot beat those two. I mean, that's a great combination. So yes,
Man,
vendor
that's a great
spots
deal.
are available.
Yes.
Vendor spots are available for the event. So yes, check her out. And we're just excited, Miss Sims. Congratulations once again for another successful event.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.